Hey guys, Zero here with another Wargame Wednesday, and today we're going to take a look at some more Age of Sigmar figures. I picked up the Nighthaunts Dreadblade Harrows, and I also picked up the Nighthaunts Battle Tome. So let's take a look at these two. We'll get this over to the table, crack it open, and see what comes inside. Alright, sit tight. Alright guys, here we are. We'll go through this pretty quick. But this is the Nighthaunts Codex, or Battle Tome for the Nighthaunt army for Age of Sigmar. And I figured, like I said, I might as well pick it up, see what these guys are about. Third edition's out already, but I'm sure that they're not going to change these books for a while. So you've got, you know, really cool fluff on, like, Nagash and what, you know, how he created the Nighthaunts and what they're about, their army composition, things like that. And of course you've got your miniatures gallery. You know, it shows all your models. This is one of the models I'm actually looking for. Is a Knight of Shrouds on Steed. Apparently he's only in the big box set and I can't find him. Some cool how to paint. It's just basics, you know, it's not like a full-on tutorial, but you've got scenarios, different types of scenarios you can run with the Nighthaunts. Then you've got your data cards for the units that are currently available. I don't like that in these books they don't tell you the point costs. They just tell you, and the unit size is like, this unit can consist of any number of models, but like in the General's Handbook, which you have to buy, it tells you actually point cost for everything and how much guys can be in a unit and stuff like that. It's kind of silly in my opinion that they do that, but it is what it is. And then you've got your stats. There you go. Pretty good book, man. Interesting read, at least, you know, but like I said, it's going to be around for a while unless tomorrow they drop a new Nighthaunts Codex, which I would be surprised that they do, but there you go. That is the Nighthaunts Battle Tome from Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Okay, so here it is, the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Nighthaunts Dreadblade Harrows. You get 2 miniatures. Very, very cool. Very cool miniatures. I don't know what it is about these Nighthaunts, though. They just got that look, you know. Look at your paint scale here. Not sure if I'm gonna paint them like this, where part of it's ethereal and then part of it's like physical, or if I'm gonna paint them like completely ethereal, because I don't know. I feel like if it's a ghost, it should all be ghostly and not like, well, he's a ghost but he's wearing armor and he's wearing a cloak, and you know. Okay, here's the instruction manual. Pretty straightforward. That's actually it's pretty easy. Well, they are easy fit models. So, and then you've got your stats in different languages. Comes with this card, kind of show you what else is available, you know, in the easy build range, and your next steps, you know, and the stuff you want to collect for this army. All right, here's the sprue. It's just one sprue. The detail in that base. The model, look at those ribs. It's so much detail. All right, here you go. Dreadblade Harrows. We're gonna get these guys built, and then we'll get them built, and so you guys can see what they look like. All right, guys, sit tight. All right, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. the Dreadblade Harrows built. I haven't primered them yet, but you know, that'll happen soon. You see, they're really, really, really detailed models. My spinneroony's not working, so I'm just gonna have to spin it here by hand. I apologize. I might get this one. Getting your hands all up in there. You see, very, very detailed models. I just like the look of them. You know what I mean? Like the action in their pose, the dynamic poses. You know, they remind me of. I don't know if some of you may or may not have seen it, but whatever. It's called Night on Ball Mountain. It's a Disney short that was in Fantasia, or the Fantasia movie, and it had all these this giant demon was summoning all like the spirits and the ghosts and the undead, and there was some guys in the air. You know, they're a little more skeletal, but it just has that ethereal feel. They caught that. Or captured it really, really well with these models, and a lot of the other models too from the Nighthaunts army. You know what I mean? Like it just has a really cool aesthetic. But here you go. It's pretty cool. Give me some of the detail there. Look at that face, man. Just amazing. The pock marks on the weapon. Now, I've been going back and forth about this for a while now. You get the rib cage there, really cool, breaking through the skin, and then you've got the skull face. About how to paint these guys. Now, on one end, I like the look of the standard Nighthaunts, where they, you know, they're ethereal, but they have like the cloaks, and this is all like realistic. So they've got skulls. You can paint their arms and paint their weapons very realistic, you know, with rust and all that kind of cool stuff. But then on the other hand, I've seen them where they actually have like they're completely ethereal, you know, completely ghost-like, and I kind of like that because I don't know about you, but like I don't know, I feel like, oh, I missed a nub mark there. Look at that. Get that out of there. I feel like if they're spirits, right? If they're risen spirits, then there should be nothing physical about them, right? Like they should be able to influence the physical world, right? Like, you know, obviously they have to attack people or whatever. Or, I don't know, maybe they don't actually physically hit you, that they go, you know, they wisp through you and do damage, kind of like they touch your soul kind of thing. I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like they should be painted more ethereal, like more ghostly, rather than like part ghost over here and then the rest is all physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. See if I can put some pictures up really quick of what I'm talking about, the two examples I'm talking about, and you'll see. You see, the one is it's standard, you know, Nighthaunts design, you know, where it's like the etherealness is like by the bottom of the cloak and stuff like that, but the rest of the model looks more realistic. But then in this example, you have it where the whole model is ethereal, right? Like even the weapons, they're a little dark, but they're not, you're not painting rust and all this other stuff on them. Not that I mind doing that, I actually like that, but this looks just more ghostly to me, more ethereal, more creepy, you know. But I don't know, what say you guys? Let's hear from you guys in the comments. What do you guys think? Like more realistic with realistic rusty weapons, or more ethereal with ghostly weapons? Let me know. All right. So they look like they're racing towards the enemy. Very, very cool. And let's zoom out here for a minute. And I want to show you guys another model that I have from the army. This is a bigger model. like this is the when you buy the Soul Wars box set, this guy is the leader, Reignor Grimhaler. I mean, you see he's on the same size base. Actually, no, his base is bigger, but he's the same type of base, you know, very, very detailed base. Love it. He's actually like jumping over this this statue here, which it's weird because, I mean, I get it, right? They did it because they needed to pose the model, right? Like, because otherwise it wouldn't stand up on this just like that, you know. But they're ethereal, so they go through terrain and buildings and so they just like go right through it. They don't they're not hindered by any of that stuff. But you see the aesthetics of these models is just very, very cool. Look at his face. He's angry. He's got these candles on top of him, right? And it's like, because he's a spellcaster, so when he goes to cast a certain spell, he can actually extinguish one of these candles and do like mortal damage, mortal wounds to people. It's pretty cool. And there you go. That is the Nighthaunts Dreadblade Harrows and Reignor Grimhaler from the Nighthaunts box set. I think they're very cool models. I definitely picked them up because I just like the aesthetics of them. They just look really good. They have a really cool feel, and you can use them in all kinds of stuff. I mean, if you wanted to use them as apparitions or ghosts in Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder or anything like that, you definitely could. Like, he's definitely on a nightmare. You know, this is definitely a nightmare of some kind, or an undead nightmare, or whatever, an ethereal nightmare, you know. But he's on one, so you could definitely use these guys in all of those aspects of games. But, alright guys, I mean, I'm giving these guys a thumbs up because I just like the look of them. They're gonna offer some really cool painting experiments, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what we can do. All right, as always, like, subscribe, share, and thank you guys for watching and sticking with me. And we'll catch you in the next one.